If something's real, it can't be taken away from you. And if something's not real, anything can take it away. So often I work with clients because they've had a relationship breakup, or they've lost a job, or a child has moved out of home. Some big, valid, big experience in their life has occurred that needs regard, that needs respect, and that is completely fair enough that it's a very emotional time, that it's possibly a time when some grieving is going to occur. But sometimes what goes with it is their whole sense of self. It's almost like the foundation has completely been torn apart. Their whole sense of self has gone with that person or with the change of that experience. If this has ever occurred to you, it means that your sense of self wasn't real. Because when a traumatic experience happens, the breakup of a relationship is a big thing. Even if you're the one that initiated it, it's a big thing. There is a grieving time. There is a time where you need to regard, where you take stock, where you assess and you kind of really get into feelings about your ability to possibly be in a healthy relationship. You might really reassess your life, and that's not a bad thing. But if your whole sense of self goes with a person, I always say if somebody can give you a kind of a real boost in your self-esteem, it means they can take it as well. Your sense of self, if it's ever determined by anything outside of you, you're on shaky ground. You really want to develop a foundation that is so solid that although when traumatic experiences, big experiences occur, you take the time, you give them the regard that they need, you be gentle with yourself, you be kind to yourself, you get whatever support you need at that time. But it can't tear that foundation apart. It might shake it a little bit, but ideally then, after that, you would want to then strengthen it even more. You'd want to walk away from that experience and think, that's just kind of taught me where I need to strengthen my foundations. If your foundations have completely crumbled due to an experience, start working on laying something real, something solid, something lasting, and that can only ever occur from inside of you. If you are getting your sense of worth, value, your sense of self from your job, from a relationship, from the amount of money you make, from your house, from where you live, from what people think of you, all of that, it's not real. It can go. As soon as people change their mind about you, as soon as one person changes their mind about you, as soon as you retire, or that job goes away, or you no longer earn the same amount of money, there goes your whole sense of self. Everything you've built on is gone. If you think that's you, then ideally start the work before something huge has happened. Start it now. Start to work with somebody, read some books, watch some videos, do something, whatever works for you, whatever you feel drawn to. Really check in with yourself and start to do the work of laying foundation of something that is real, lasting and genuine, where when it all gets shaky on the outside, you can check in and you can connect with that place inside of you that is rock solid. That support for yourself that is always there, that level of worth that can sometimes move up and down a little bit, but there is a level to it that is set, does not go below that, and you determine that yourself. Okay, take care.